Hi, I'm Brian from Dupli-Color, and welcome to the Dupli-Color Garage. Today we want to show you exactly how to use our Perfect Match Premium Automotive Touch-Up Paint to restore your vehicle's like-new appearance. It's quick and easy, and will give you professional results. We're going to show you how to prep the surface, apply the paint, and then show you the final results when we're finished. Dupli-Color has been the exact factory match color leader since 1938. We have thousands of exact match colors, so you'll need to locate your color code for your exact color match. The color code is found on the vehicle identification sticker, which is usually located in the door jamb of your vehicle. Over the years of owning your vehicle, damage can occur on your paint in a variety of different ways. Whether it's the scrapes on your bumper or the stone chips on the hood, Dupli-Color has your answer. The Scratch Fix 2-in-1 pen is going to be for the small chips on your vehicle, on the hood, on the door, anywhere there is a small chip or flake. For the larger scratches, larger surface areas, Perfect Match is going to be your answer. This is going to be for the scrapes on the bumper or on the molding, any large surface area. This product is going to be your answer. I'm going to show you step by step how to use these products to touch up your vehicle. Next to me I have a 2003 Lexus. Now this vehicle is 7 years old, so it is showing some signs of wear. On the bottom molding here, there's typical scrapes and chips, and this is a perfect large situation where a Perfect Match product can handle. We already went through and verified the color code of this vehicle on Dupli-Color.com. The color code of this vehicle is 1C0. Considering the severity of the marks, this touch-up is going to need our scratch filler primer. This is going to fill any of the voids that the scratches create in the surface of the paint. Once that is dry, we're to top coat it with the exact color match. Finally, we're to clear coat it with the Perfect Match clear coat. And what that's going to do is add extra gloss and added protection. Before any of the paintwork starts, prep is the most important. We went through and washed the car already. After the car is dry, we'll follow it up by prepping the surface with Dupli-Color Prep Spray. You can also use a household rubbing alcohol as well. We have our shop towels, and we have our 600 grit sandpaper, masking tape, and of course the newspaper to mask off the surface. I'm going to go ahead and get started. The very first step in any paint project is prep. I'm going to spray on the Dupli-Color Prep Spray, and what this is going to do is going to remove any of the tar, wax, dirt, anything that you didn't get off the vehicle when you washed it. You also want to make sure the wax is off of it because the paint won't stick to a waxy surface, as well as any tar and grease. You simply spray it on the towel. Like I said earlier, you can use household rubbing alcohol as well. Just wipe down the surface to be painted and any surrounding surface so the masking tape will stick to it as well. Okay, after the prep spray is dry, the next step is to take the 600 grit sandpaper. Now, depending upon the severity of the chip, I am taking 600 grit because of the chips here. A regular surface like this lower part here, we can use just a red Scotch-Brite pad. That's just going to scuff the gloss off of the surface. Since these chips are a little bit more severe, I'm going to have to sand them and feather them in. That feels good. I went through and finished sanding all the heavy chips with the 600 grit sandpaper. And then I went through, sanded all the other areas with the red Scotch pad. The next step is taking masking tape and your regular Sunday paper. We're going to mask off all the areas of the vehicle where we don't want to get paint on when we're doing our paint work. I'm going to start off by using the masking tape. All right, everything is all masked off. The reason for this is because we don't want to get any overspray in this area of the vehicle in which we're painting. So last step, final step before paint is applied is go over it one last time with prep spray or the household rubbing alcohol. This is going to remove any sanding dust, any oils from your fingers from touching it, from masking it. This will give it a good clean surface for the paint to adhere to. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. The next step will be applying the paint. Everything is prepped and masked off. The next step is using the Perfect Match filler primer. The filler primer is going to give the surface a nice even finish for the color coat to go over. You're also going to want to make sure you're in a well-ventilated area or have a mask. I have a mask, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on. And also give a test spray. What this is going to do is going to help you get a feel of the can, and that'll help your paint job. Whenever spraying, just hold the can about 8 to 10 inches from the surface. Push down the trigger. Just want to use a nice fluid motion from side to side. We're going to usually do this in about 2 to 3 coats, enough to cover. Should do it really. And you're going to want to give this about 20 to 30 minutes of dry time before you lay down the color coat. Okay, the primer step is finished. I let it dry for 20 minutes. The next step is the color coat. As mentioned before, we already verified the color coat of this vehicle, so we got the correct color to match. The nozzle on the Perfect Match paint system is the Easy Touch 360 dial. This is a very universal nozzle. It could spray in vertical and horizontal patterns by simply turning the front of the nozzle here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started painting. When spraying the color, or really any paint, hold the can 8 to 10 inches from the surface and start with very light coats. The first coat is going to be your tack coat, and then you'll follow up with about 2 to 3 more light coats. The color coat's finished. Let that dry for about 20 minutes. The final step is the clear coat. The clear coat is extremely important because that helps complete the exact color match of the vehicle. It also adds gloss and added protection. I'm going to go ahead and start laying this down, just like everything else, 2 to 3 coats. Let it dry for about 20 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes. Go ahead and pull the paper off and you're finished. Okay, everything's finished up here. We let the paint dry for 20 to 30 minutes, and as you can see, it is a perfect match. We used the Perfect Match primer, color, and clear coat. We verified the color code of this vehicle. For more information on how to locate your color code, visit Dupli-Color.com or visit your local automotive retailer. Yes, you can in your garage with Dupli-Color.